sometimes when I was a teenager, I had my sister Johanna, and I said, "What mark are you?" Because I knew it wasn't her. She goes, "I don't want to say because there's been many." She goes, "And also, there's only one of you." Somebody's actually sent me a text message and said I was really kind of startled because you said you met Jocelyn Wildenstein, and she told you Johanna is the most beautiful woman in the world. Everyone wants to have Johanna. Many have Johanna. Now, if you know my sister Johanna, I look like her right now. Johanna Theodora Borman, B-O-R-M-A-N-N, B-H-O-R-M-A-N, B-O-R-M-A-N, B-H-O-R-M-A-N-N-N, J-O-H-A-N-N-A, J-O-H-A-N-A-A, Theodora, T-H-E-O-D-O-R-R-A, T-H-E-O-D-O-R-A-H. I gave up in 1999. I said, "Marianne, it was smart of you to say something in front of our mother, that it seems like Johanna has been 47 people. Johanna, sorry, is now Joey on Facebook. And guess what? That one sitting in my mother's house, I'd rather her be dead than be in that house with the two of them because she could kill them. I fucking hate that bitch. I'm gonna speak freely. Ooh. She's the most vicious person in my family, and I always say she's the most beautiful because I used to think she was the most beautiful. But after the information I just got from my sister Joan, I'm not really speaking to them again, believe me. It was a text message. I said, "Joan, can you respond with a digit?" 14. By the way, by and large, in this world, murder is illegal, but it goes on every single day. I would say a couple 100,000 people get murdered every day in one way or another. You have to do what you can to stop it. And guess what? You can fight homicide on fucking social media. Because from other vampires, the Illuminati, the two families, the Hamiltons, which actually both families can be as gross as they can be, or they can be as wonderful as they can be. To me and him, they're being wonderful. And now with me at the top, there's not going to be a lot of bullshit, okay? Because I am now 77 sisters exchanged by the time I met him and moved to 77th Street. There's no record of them. And my sister Johanna, sorry, I'm getting nervous. My sisters began doing crucifixes and home tattoos on their wrists in the early 80s. Once she didn't have it. I said, "You've got about 5 minutes to get the fuck out of here." I said, "They better send somebody else." I've actually done that in my own family. To do that is absolutely, I said, "You don't come here and disrespect my," I said, "What are you, German? You come from Germany?" I don't fucking like Germans at all, but she is a German. She's a genetically engineered human. She's a very, very commonly prostitute in Russia, and you know. And I look a lot like the Nathan. There's a Nathan Hamilton town. And by the way, from what some FBI agent I once dated told me, it's like, "I know who you are. That's why I'm dating you." I hooked up with George W. Bush once when Madonna was about to release her video. And believe it or not, I am the reason she pulled that video. I don't know why. I just know it. Because I didn't know whether it was his doppelganger from her video or him. But I said that it was him because you always go for what could be the worst case scenario. But George is a nice guy. And politicians engage in gay sex. What do you think me and George W. Bush talked about for the 2 hours? Doppelgangers. He said, "Well, you have none. None." I said, "Do you know who I am?" He said, "I do. You're Jacob Rothschild's son, and basically at some point, I don't know how you'll do it, probably cell phones, you'll become Dracula." I said, "What happens then?" He goes, "I have no fucking clue." He said, "How many sisters do you have?" I said, "I have 7. But those, it's been about 5 times. The Borman girls are notorious. We'll circle like dogs. This is not the same bitch. Bitch, get up. Take her shirt off. Let me see her tits. No, you're not Johanna. No, you're not Marianne. Oh, you are Marianne. My sister Marianne is a murderer to be where she is. And guess what? She wants to come to New York for a visit. And then I'm going to move her here. She can live right here with me. My mother might come too. And that's it. The other ones, these bitches, Because when you've been through like 10 or 15 of them, first of all, it should be number 1 for each bitch. each sister, because they never should have betrayed me. I put pictures online of Leanna. That's Jacob Rothschild's other daughter. That's a daughter to Madonna. I'm 1 year old, and this bitch is doing this. Satanists, you better get real fucking nice. You don't curse children. You don't just kill somebody because they look at you the wrong way, okay? Because I've been through all that so many fucking times. It's unbelievable, okay? Murder is stupid and ugly. Anyone can do it. To treasure someone. To be kind to them. And I've had many people go, I should be murdered by pop stars at this point. Madonna's never going to do that because she could get murdered. And there still is Madonna #1. Born August 16th, 1958. Still, you think she's playing with doppelgangers? Everybody is. That's Hollywood. But the original still exists. There's usually like 4. Like Madonna Brunette was Madonna Brunette. In 1988, there was a really, really, really like pretty Jewish looking one. Because sometimes they blend photos and all this and all that. But when you still have an original, and you are a real original like her, you want to stay there. People get plastic surgery. I mean, like wealthy people. I've always just spoke it. It's the only reason I am here. I nearly got driven that almost attempted homicide on the 9th of January, 2018. I had angered the Illuminati and probably Madonna. I was being driven off to a chamber to be kicked, beaten, tortured, etc., etc. Because I screamed so loud, I never went. I said, how the hell are you getting me out of here when I have an association to the Queen of Pop, Madonna Ciccone? You better drive me to a fucking hospital. That ambulance will drive me off. I said, do you know who the fuck I am? I said, kill me. The entire fucking Illuminati will come after you. You'll get fucking kicked to death. 4 times I almost got murdered. One time a guy had a gun to the back of my head. I said, blow my head off. Come on, motherfucker. The Illuminati will put you in some torture chamber somewhere, and we do have those. Where they get dissected for dozens, like Michael Jackson did rape all those kids and eat them. And guess who has them somewhere? Madonna. And I'm the one who said, I kept going on and on and on about how she should do it. And if you go on Twitter 1 year ago, around this week, I asked LaToya to represent because the family got tired of it and said he's become something ugly and dark and they put him down with her. That's respect. And when you partake in things like that, you become a different kind of person because you have to choose. So it could be a satire, but I am Dracula. Marianne is my only #1 and only sister. And those other ones, Jackie is so weird. There might have been 30 or 40 of her by now. That bitch is evil. Always speak the truth, no matter who you're in front of, because now I'm the head of the Illuminati. Don't die because of words. Don't be a moron.